Janet asks, do you think trees get lonely?
No, because trees don't have feelings. I have mixed feelings about a lot of the books. There was kind of like a peak tree moment. I want to say my books kind of missed it. My publisher's unhappy about it. But like maybe 5 to 10 years ago, there was like peak tree, right? There were so many books. The Peter Voleben and Richard Powers and Susan Simard being like the really outstanding examples. But there were dozens more. And a lot of these books kind of personify trees in a way that I think many scientists find uncomfortable, because trees are radically different, radically alien from us. That means, they're modular organisms that they don't live and die like us. They don't exist like that. They certainly don't have feelings, and they don't talk, though they may communicate. We just don't have the vocabulary. I mean, it's a real problem, like talking about trees, because we cannot avoid personification, and my book is full of this tension. Like I'm skeptical of personification, but then I realize there's such a deep history of people personifying tree, and the whole concept of tree is an example of personification. So in the end, I'm okay with it as long as we acknowledge what we're doing is like we're limited in our own imagination to kind of like describe trees. And maybe someday, I don't know, we will evolve enough and we'll understand that we ourselves are superorganisms, like we are our bacteria kind of thing, and think of ourselves as we, each individual as a we, that is relating to a plant as a fellow we, and it can, but for the moment anyway, I think we're stuck with personification. So like Mother Tree, for example, like that's a beautiful concept, and it's a beautiful book, but I think, I know there are some scientists and some feminist scientists who object to that because it's sort of suggesting that altruistic sharing or giving or the different kind of metaphors people use for this Wood Wide Web is that's like women's work, right? It's creating an analogy, right? That caring, nurturing, giving is women's work, and that we need to be careful of the metaphors we use. And so in my book, even though it's not like I call out anybody, it's not my style, but in the end I prefer just to call them old ones and to capitalize it, because I got really sick of grandfather trees. There's a whole lot of grandfather trees. There's a whole lot of trees named after presidents and dictators and discoverers and everything. But I share the discomfort too with grandmother trees and mother trees, and so I thought, old one, maybe that works.